What's up, guys? Today I want to show you this new weapon, the Vestigial Organ. Now this weapon really shines on Gley, so let's get right into that. So this right here is the Vestigial Organ, which is now being called better than the Tamer by some, although you could easily run it in the same setup as the Tamer, and I would highly recommend that. So this launcher actually has a very high base fire rate, making it perfect for Gley's infinite ammo ability, but it also matches the DPS of some other launchers, making it absolutely insane for high burst DPS. So most of the mods we run on this are going to be for pure explosive attack, like rifle reinforcement here and action and reaction. Now, unless you're playing Gley, I wouldn't worry too much about fire rate and instead go for more weak point damage, as we are going to use this real life fighter mod that complements our weak point damage hits heavily. So what this mod right here does is it allows us to stack a 10% flat damage buff to our weapon every time we hit a weak point in a row, and at max stacks, this is giving us 100% increased attack damage, which is nuts. Now mine's not max level right now, so it's only giving 6.1 every stack, but at max level it will give you 10%. So ideally, when you're using this, you see the boss get staggered and drop down, you pull this out and burst one of its weak points, and those are the areas that flash blue or yellow, and this thing will absolutely dish out an insane amount of burst DPS, especially as you scale your weak point damage with more mods. Now I have an energy activator in mind, but if you don't, that is okay, and this thing will still do plenty of damage. So where do we get this weapon? Well, if we go to the fortress map up here and go to the very bottom and into the Aurora Forest area, this mission Snowy Heights, and this actually has a 50% chance to drop the Vestigial Organ, which is what we are looking for. So you run this a few times and you're bound to get one. So in terms of rolls for this thing, we are only really looking for an elemental attack, weak point damage, and colossus damage, and whatever else makes us do more damage. Now mine's not perfect, so don't copy it one for one. So guys, I will show the Gley build for those that are curious, as it does make this gun extremely overpowered, but this is a build made by the YouTuber Moxie, so make sure to give his video a watch for a more in-depth explanation. So here's the Gley build I'm rocking right now, and the things that are very important here are these mods that increase your skill duration and decrease the cooldown of your skills. So Nimble Fingers gives us a bunch of skill cooldown along with MP conversion, and Gley actually does not use MP, so there's no downside to this at all. And then these two at the top, Focus on Non-Attribute and Focus on Singular, give us even more skill cooldown reduction. Then for the increased duration to our skills, we're going to want Maximize Duration and Skill Extension for an absolute ton of increased duration. So all of these together will actually make our infinite ammo skill last 8.8 seconds and only have a cooldown of 7.5 seconds. So this skill makes our gun consume zero ammo, basically meaning we can have infinite ammo and shoot forever on any gun in the game. So this is incredibly strong. Now you will notice that you are extremely squishy with this build, so I would recommend trying to get this HP amplification mod on. And then if you can get an energy activator on here, I would use it for increased defense and maybe a resistance mod at some point. So guys, that's all I have for you today, and now you can shred any boss in the game. Thanks for watching and keep on grinding.